going on, YouTube? Today I'm finishing up, or trying to finish up, this entrance I started for my dad. It's one of those side projects we got going that kind of get it whenever we can. Over there we built that gate to open up, that way he can have access to the other side of that fence and keep it mowed down to keep it nice and tidy. We still need to build this main entrance gate. Did some decorative right there. Today we went ahead and put up this side of the fence. But making this video to show my setup of how I weld this thin wall stuff. This is like probably a 16th inch square tubing, very thin. And if you've ever tried to weld this with a stick welder, you know, 60-10, 70-18, you know how frustrating it could be. I know some of y'all got it down, but I burned holes in it. So what I got right here is a Lincoln Weld Pack 3200 HD. It's a small wire welder. The settings I'm using for today. This is a wire I have in it right now, Eagle Arc Flux cord wire, 0.03, 2-pounder. And there you see it right there, just to simple. So this is flux coated wire, or flux core, so you know you don't need the gas. It does have that option though. But the main thing I like about this welder is I can run it off of my Bobcat, my engine drive. And when I'm not using that small Lincoln welder, my Bobcat idles down. Even with this fan running and you know doing this cool down, my Bobcat's not ramped up when I'm not using this. Look, I'll show you a little demonstration. You'll hear my engine drive ramp up when I and then okay, you stop welding, just like running a grinder, you know. But it's because there's some other things that I ran off of my engine drive, like my plasma, that you know whether I'm using it or not, my engine drive stays ramped up, and as you can hear, it just went into low idle because I'm not using it, but the machine is still on. That's what I like most about running that machine, and it's just produces good results on thin wall or any kind of thin material you're working with. That's a quick weld we did right there. Yeah. And then also I finally got a pipe lighter's cloud set up. It's I don't know why I haven't bought one. If you're thinking about getting one, get one. I mean, it takes the misery out of a day. I went ahead and just put a piece of pipe right here. Did a bolt, welded a bolt and nut in there with a lock nut. That way, you know, it don't want to lift with the wind. And that setup right there, it's helped out a lot. Like today we're cutting the lengths right here with that bandsaw underneath it. And of course, as I'm shooting this video, the sun, it's a beautiful day, but when we started working today, it was pretty hot, and that helped out a lot. Of course, if I didn't bring it out, the sun would have stayed out. You know how it goes. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all that setup of how I run that little flux core welder. And it's a lifesaver on this thin wall stuff. It really helps me out.